people buying your sets for like 20, 30 years that are well outside of the age ranges that are posted on your boxes. You don't need to like give us permission to buy your sets, and that kind of just irks me in a way. It's like, also now it's suddenly you've decided it's okay for us to buy these or something like that. I don't know, it's hard for me to articulate it when it's 20 to 11 at night, but it just something about it doesn't sit right with me. It bothers me, okay? You would have hated the Lego Clickets back in the day then. I certainly didn't hate them. I actually remember thinking they were just weird when I was a kid. They were definitely strange. They are Lego compatible though, which is something. They're kind of cute. I don't know. I liked what they were trying to do, and I think today's dots are a much, much better version of that. My niece absolutely loves Lego dots. I think dots are quite cool. I think Lego dots is a cool theme with really interesting printed tiles and stuff, but those art mosaics, man, it's just thousands of the same pieces over and over again. I just feel like one of the things I love the most about Lego is seeing interesting building techniques and interesting part usage and stuff like that. And you're not going to get any of that in those sorts of sets. Now, for all my rambling about liking structures and not liking sets that are specifically aimed at adults and marketed towards adults and stuff, my favorite set ever is the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System, so who the hell am I to talk? In Denmark they have an annual Lego convention. Yeah, we have an annual Lego convention here in Melbourne as well, called Brickvention. I'm sure your one in Denmark would be way better than ours. But ours was cancelled this year. I was just moping before about how disappointing that was, because I was really I look forward to going to it so much every year, and I take hundreds of photos of all the amazing stuff that people make. And they have stalls where people sell hard to find sets and stuff as well. But due to unprecedented times for Basie, we didn't get to have that this year. So I have to wait until next year. I feel most of the stuff at the convention was targeted towards a younger demographic, but you know it's still cool. I feel like that's definitely not the case at our convention, at Brickvention. I think kids definitely marvel at it all, but I think it's largely focused on, like, it's mostly stuff made by adult collectors, adult builders. Lego is considered a child's toy here in Britain? Really? I mean, we have a show, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. We have a show that started here in Australia and has made its way to other countries called Lego Masters, and I think that's, in the last 2 years, has had a massive impact on legitimizing it as an adult hobby for adults that aren't into Lego in their minds. It was a surprisingly good show, surprisingly self-aware and tongue-in-cheek, which I appreciated about it, because I thought it was going to be cringy as hell, but I ended up really enjoying it, and I think a lot of people that aren't interested in Lego have an appreciation for Lego because of that show, and that has allowed people to be more accepting of AFOLs. I'm glad you agree, Vortex Kid. You feel most of... Oh, I read that. There are a big section for showcasing different builds, like giant Danish architecture build with Lego. That sounds insane. At ours, it's mostly just fan creations that are like... Yeah, they vary in size. Some of them are this big and some of them are absolutely enormous and span multiple tables, but it varies. It varies. Do you crank up the old Lego NES every now and then just for kicks? Absolutely. Hell yeah, I do. You know I do, Barnstar. I'm surprised you don't have any Lego conventions in London at all, Vortex. That's a real shame. You went to have dinner and chill for a bit for Basie? Nice. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Ewokey. Going well. We're actually nearly finished. Not too long to go now. Just got one more bag after this. Dang, if Adrienne was still here, I could ask her what this sign says. Unless anyone else in the chat can speak or read Mandarin or Cantonese. Wait, are they... I know they're different spoken languages, but are they different written languages as well? I'm actually not sure on that. I feel so ignorant. Alright, I think that's it for this bag, which means it's actually it for this book. So I'll give you a close-up look at what we've got here.